Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Lydia's Plate. Ramping up to bring you another cleaning motivation video. Let's get started. I'm going to get a few things put where they belong. That cup that I just put in the fridge had some milk in it still. I don't like to waste, and I know my kids are always coming back, so if they don't finish a cup of milk, I put it in there. If it's just water, no big deal, that can stay out on the counter, but I do not like it when food gets wasted. Next, I need to get the dishwasher loaded because there's enough there that I'll be able to run it. And as you can see, the kiddos are helping clean stuff up, taking away the recycling and putting it where it belongs, batteries, etc., whatever has been just dropped on the counters and left to be cleaned up at a later time. Alrighty, so almost everything is in there now. It's almost ready to be started. I think I have found everything and fit everything in. So I can go ahead and put the soap in, run the dishwasher so that in 2 hours I have clean dishes again and the sinks are empty, all caught up. Next I need to refill my soap bottle that I keep by the sink. I just buy the cheapest, I think this is Great Value brand, the cheapest large jug of dish soap that I can find. I don't change out scents very often. We're not big scent people, so the little bit of soap that I use, I'm not going to pay extra bucks just to have some scents or a different smell or whatever. So yeah, I think that big jug is between 8 and 10 bucks at Walmart, and I just pick it up and refill my bottle as I need. I don't even know how long a big jug like that lasts me, but quite a while. And as I'm wiping down the surfaces, I find the batteries that this little guy is taking away that I was mentioning earlier. They needed to go where they belong. And he found another container, so I'm going to quickly puzzle that into the dishwasher as well. And yeah, buddy, we are doing good teamwork here. The kitchen is finished, everything is done here, so I can move on to the entrance. And the kiddos are helping. As you can see, they've already cleaned up the entrance, tidied up all the shoes, jackets, anything that was on the floor they've picked up. And so all I have to do is come in and vacuum and wash the floors. It is so great that my kids are to the ages now where they can understand that if we all work together as a team, we can also play later as a team, whether that means playing card games or watching a movie or anything like that. I'm so glad that now they can start to understand, you know, the fruit of their labors, that if we work together, then that just benefits all of us. The work gets done faster, which leaves us more time for playing or whatever else we choose to do. Open up those closet doors and just vacuum wherever there aren't any shoes sitting. I'm not going to go hardcore today and pick up every pair and vacuum underneath them. This is just for our stuff anyways, but there are a few pairs of footwear here that the kids didn't realize could get put away that didn't need to stay out, so I'll do that. And then here we go into the bathroom, get that floor all vacuumed up already so that as soon as I have the rest of it cleaned, I can mop the floor. Before I tackle that bathroom though, I'm going to finish up a few loose ends here in the entrance. So there were a couple things that got missed or forgotten underneath this bench, bookmarks, papers that look like they might be important to the kids, jacket, my crate that I use for going shopping or delivering eggs, whatever else. It's just super handy. That is such a nice crate. But anyways, often it gets shoved under the bench when I prefer more so if it goes in the bench so it's more out of the way. As I mentioned, here we are into this bathroom. It just needs its usual good clean, wipe everything down, toilet, walls, doorknobs. Today I decided to do the top of the door as well, and you'll see where I actually slow down the video speed so that you can get a good picture of how much dust was sitting on the top of that door. looks like this bottle of soap needs to be refilled as well. Again, I have just bought a massive jug. I think I got this one from Superstore, and I believe it was also around $10. And I just fill up this foaming bottle with 3/4 of the way with water, and then the last little bit with soap. I give that a bit of a shake and wash off the outside of the bottle, and it's good to go. That specific pump bottle has worked a lot better than the Method brand bottle. I don't know why. I don't know if, I think this one is a Dial brand of soap, but I don't know if that pump is just stronger or what. It looks fairly similar, so I don't know. But anyways, in my experience, that one is just holding up better. I'm working my way around this bathroom door frame. I'm also seeing that the windowsill there on that entrance bathroom needed a bit of a clean as well, so I quickly got that done. And now onto the toilet. The toilet paper roll needed to be changed, and now for cleaning the toilet, I'm using my homemade solution in a spray bottle. I used to just keep this solution in like old Mr. Clean bottles or knockoff bottles of Mr. Clean type solution. But after watching other people's YouTube channels, I saw that all their chemicals or solutions were in spray bottles. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a shot. And I do like it a lot better than just keeping it in a big bottle. I found sometimes that when I would go to pour a little bit, I would want to pour just a little bit of solution into the toilet, and I would splash far too much. So I think using the spray bottle gives me better control of where it goes and how much. I have not taken the time to measure it, and I have no interest in doing that either. But I think it does make it last a lot longer before I have to mix up more solution. There we go, all done, and this bathroom does not take very long to wash the floor at all. And as soon as I have that done, I'm going to grab this garbage can here, go empty it, and come back with a clean towel to hang up as well. After that, I can continue on with washing whatever little floor is showing here in the entrance. So on to our big main living area. You're probably used to seeing in past videos where I do all the sweeping and then all the mopping, but today I really wanted to see if I would save time by doing one whole area, doing all the sweeping, vacuuming, whatever needed to be done, mopping, before moving on to the next area. And I have not. I think I need to do it a few more times to know if that actually does save me time or not. Our couches desperately needed a good vacuuming under the cushions as well. There was so much stuff under there. It was high time. I've never explained what is in my mop pail. What I like to use for anybody who's interested is just hot water, as hot as what I can get out of my tap, and then a little bit of dish soap. If I use too much soap, then it leaves a soapy residue on the floor, but just a little bit and that works great. I can get all the sticky spots off and my floor gets clean, as long as I can see all the spots anyways, because with this floor, when the light shines on it, you know, sometimes it can amplify sticky spots or just any spot, and sometimes it hides it. So that being the only trick there, but I still love this floor because it's so easy to clean in so many other areas. But anyways, so I have tried Mr. Clean or an off-brand version of Mr. Clean, and I did not like the bit of a film or residue that it left on this floor. And also, when we first bought this place, it had brown laminate flooring like what is in the entrance all throughout the kitchen area. And actually there was a big wall here separating the kitchen from the living room, and the island was not there, and the table was over by those deck doors. But anyways, that's a totally different topic. But when we had first bought this place, I was told that you could not use a mop and pail on laminate flooring. So I used my Norwex mop. I loved the idea that it was just water, no soap. But with the little bit of water that a Norwex mop requires, it was not wet enough to be able to get the floor clean. I would scrub and scrub, and it felt like I was scrubbing with a damp or dry cloth. So I went back to using the mop and pail, or at least I tried it, and I found that, you know, as long as I have that water hot enough, it works great, especially with the dish soap. That gives the water just a little bit of extra oomph to get those spots off. And the water is so hot that comes out of the tap that within minutes it has evaporated and dried, so that is not an issue either. Next two clips, I actually totally flipped them around. I had actually vacuumed off my sweeper first and then put all these island stools back because I wanted to give the floor a little bit of time to dry. So if you look at that floor, you'll see that it has dried already, and that is one of the big bonuses to using super hot water. It just almost evaporates instantly within minutes after you've washed the floor. But you know, so many times over, guys, I'm always just astounded at how much junk I've swept up. And now here I'm going to quickly give these coffee tables or end tables, whatever you want to call them, I'm going to give them a quick dusting. I don't do this very often because they just don't need it very often. So, but today it's been a while. It's going to get done, along with that windowsill there under the living room window as well. And today I decided that the fireplace and hearth needed a bit of a wipe as well. It usually doesn't need much. Often I just vacuum it off with my dusting brush attachment, but today I figured it needed a bit of a wipe, and the stereo a little bit too, needed some stuff there. And that living room window really needed a wipe. There were bug guts on there from squishing bugs and so on, so it was time that it got a good clean as well. This shelf as well. I'm not going to go all the way up, as you'll see. I just kind of stop. I'm not going to do the angels up at the top there because they break very easily and I don't like to mess with them any more than I absolutely have to. And you usually can't see the dust that's on them, so that's it. So here we are into the bathroom. This is our main bathroom, so it gets the majority of the use and always needs a good cleaning by the time Friday, Saturday comes around, so this one's gonna get cleaned again today too. The only thing is that filming this bathroom I find is difficult because I want to be able to see that I'm getting a good shot, that you're getting a good shot. So I have my phone on the selfie mode so that I can see what's going on, and I don't always realize when it goes in and out of focus because I don't want to be looking at the camera all the time. But that's definitely something that I've been trying to work on, and I hope you guys will just bear with me as I figure this out, because believe me, it really bugs me. I will get it figured out yet. we go. The garbage in here is the last thing that needs to be taken care of. So now this bathroom is done and onto this main hallway. It needs a quick vacuum and then onto our bedroom. Hope you're receiving a lot of motivation from this, whether you are watching it first and then you're going to go tackle your house, or if you're cleaning right along with me. Either way, I hope it motivates and energizes you to do what you need to do, because sometimes when these chores need to happen all the time, day in, day out, sometimes it can just feel pointless or just mundane. And so I think that's why we sometimes band together and we help motivate each other that yes, you know, we want to live in clean houses, we need to do this, so let's go girls, let's get this done. Alrighty guys, we are in the home stretch here. Fluff up those pillows, make that blanket on the bed, and back into the kitchen to finish up. As often seems to be the case with my videos, I'm always back in the kitchen. Or at least it feels like it.
And there you go. We started in the kitchen, now we've ended in the kitchen. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time we post a new video. I hope you've been motivated to go do whatever you need to accomplish today. Bye guys!